Today we're working on part 2 of the Kenwood ham radio installation. For the antenna, I went with a Larson dual band antenna, and I just mounted it on the hood right here. I realized that roof mounted is the best, but this van's already over 8 feet tall, and we did not want to be smacking the antenna on everything. It's a little bit of a compromise, but we've got friends with the same antenna in the same spot with good results. That's where the radio is going to be mounted. It's just floating there at the moment. I feel it's pretty protected. Alright, that's the hardest part of any install, is getting the coax in. And the power seat still moves, but the base doesn't. That's great. Remember that in order to modify your vehicle, you have to modify your vehicle. So this is my control panel up here, and I've got to run this Cat 5 cable. I'm so reluctant to drill a hole in my clean dashboard, though I've already drilled 3 for this mount. All right, here goes nothing. Ah. Ooh, that's just barely above this. Almost fits. Shoot, I gotta make it big enough for that to fit too, dang it. Okay, I got it in there. Just gonna push it and see where it comes out. That was a big gamble. I'm glad that one paid off. I mean, I've installed a lot of stereos and stuff in my cars in the past, but I don't know much about these vans and what was behind that. I'm glad it worked out. Now, this is the cable that communicates with the actual radio. This faceplate is just kind of a remote controller for that unit. All right, got the grommet installed. I'm gonna put this on here. Beautiful. Nice and low profile. Let's snake it down through there, around the back, through this channel, and back up under the seat to plug into the radio. 99% of any radio or ham or CB install is running cables, and this is no different. There's a huge benefit to having a 2000 watt inverter in your van, and that's being able to run the Dremel off the van's batteries without having to run an extension cord. I've got the Cat 5 cable routed. It comes through the door sill up here, and then it ties in where the coax is, and they both come through this little hole that was already there. And it comes around here and plugs into the front of the transceiver. I've got to remove the seat so I can mount that bracket, because I can't get a screw gun in there very well. Now we're going to use some power. Way easier. This Kenwood came with everything I needed to install it. So ready to be done. Yeah, that is not going anywhere. All right, it's time to mount this. I'm gonna mount this with the speaker up this way. That's our coax, speaker 1 and 2 outputs, data port, PC port. This is the remote panel, my thing on my dash, and the microphone goes right in there. And this is the coolest little mount. Check out how this goes. There we have it. I can still fit my fingers underneath, so there's a little bit of airflow in there. Plus I got the fan. Okay, go ahead, hun. Lift up. You got some posts back there you gotta get on. You see them? Oh, that's a thing of beauty. It's nice, it's protected by this little bar if something were to slide into it. And my cables aren't under tension and I can move the seat all I want and it doesn't affect this. It's been a long day, but I'm really pleased with how the install turned out. All I've got to do now is route power, and I will do that another day.